ruins like a ghost, a forbidden memory, tracing the lost blueprints of a world erased. Graham Hancock's whispers echo in the dust. Ancient cataclysms drowned empires, civilizations older than the textbooks dare to breathe. I spit this verse as a torch cutting through academic fog, carving alternate timelines with every line, breaking this ancient history with rhythmic fractions. Listen close, Don, this is the pulse of forgotten epochs, rising from the deep before the ice cracked like cosmic glass. Before a comet scarred the earth with celestial fire, there were cultures of staggering brilliance, not primitives, architects of star temples, cartographers of the unseen sky. Their fingerprints smear the earth in impossible alignments, shafts pointing to Orion's belt. Temples tuned to solstices older than any kingdom, monuments speaking mathematics louder than myth. Yet the scholars branded fantasy, call it fringe, bury truth beneath credential-built tombs. But Hancock saw through the veil, and now I unveil it in thunderous cadence. They walked the earth long before the younger dryas freeze. A culture advanced enough to measure precession, encode star cycles in the stone, map the globe with surgical precision. Gobekli temporizes like a rebuttal to official timelines. Monoliths carved 12,000 years ago, older than agriculture itself. Who gathered hunter-gatherers to build a cathedral of cosmic symbols? Who taught them scholar deeper than modern astronomers recall? My flow slice into that silence. Someone older, someone forgotten, someone erased by catastrophe. Atlantis not fantasy but memory, a civilization drowned under biblical waves, swallowed by global floods, triggered by cosmic impacts. Evidence lies in meltwater pulses, nanogamas buried in soil. Global myths of fiery serpents falling from heaven. Cultures at opposite ends of the world tell the same story. Gods descending, teaching, ruling, then watching as the oceans rose like liquid mountains. Were they gods or survivors of an older world, carrying remnant knowledge like living libraries? I move through Egypt's spine, tracing the geometry of pyramids, finding impossible precision carved into every angle. The Great Pyramid isn't a tomb, it's a cosmic machine, a monument encoding planetary cycles, pi, golden ratios, and stellar alignment spanning millennia. And the Sphinx, eroded by rain, older than dynasties, stares across epochs. Its gaze a silent accusation at academic dogma. Someone carved it before the desert existed, someone who remembered the world when lush jungles kissed the Nile. Hancock follows those ghost trails across continents, megaliths in Peru sliced with laser-like mastery. Temples in Indonesia older than the calendars permit. Underwater cities off the coast of India, Japan, Cuba, swallow ruins resting beneath collapsing timelines. Every site a contradiction, every contradiction a clue. I spit it like encrypted fire. History is edited, curated, sanitized. The past isn't a line, it's a wound stitched over with assumptions. And when the comet struck the sky, burned white, cultures vanished overnight. Ice melted in the roaring oceans. The global equilibrium collapsed. The survivors shaken, scattered, traumatized, rebuilt from memory. They carried fragments of star lore, fragments of geometry, fragments of spiritual tech. Their knowledge diluted through generations became myth, scripture, legend. The truth fossilized beneath fantasy until Hancock brushed off the dust and dared to ask the forbidden questions. Why do ancient myths align globally? Why do temples encode procession with surgical accuracy? Why does archaeology fear cataclysm like a curse? Why does academia defend flawed timelines like sacred scripture? Because rewriting the past rewrites the present and threatens the gatekeeper's thrones. I spit with prophetic resonance. The real conspiracy isn't aliens, portals, or secret bloodlines. It's the quiet bureaucratic murder of ancient memory. A civilization rose, burned bright, mastered the sky, and then the heavens punished them with fire. Humanity rebooted, stories became gods, gods became legends, legends became dismissed theories, but the stones still speak. And Hancock listens, so I echo his defiance in every bar. The past is deeper, the world is older, civilization is a cycle, not a beginning. And we are not the first to rise when the next cosmic ember falls, when the oceans roar again, when the firestorm returns to balance the ledger. The forgotten architects will whisper from ruins once more, and those who listen will survive. Those who mock will drown in their certainty.